Hey, Trixie, Molly, darling, Mapleberry. Hi, sweetie. Hey, Autumn. LG, hi, darling. Hey, Timothy. How's everybody doing? And Rocky Brook, hi, darling. And Nonstop, hi, sweetie. How are you? Everybody doing all right? Excuse me a second, guys. Okay, sorry. It's just letting somebody know that I went live, so they rarely get for some reason, don't get the notification. Slick Roads. Awesome, LG. I'm doing okay. Still struggling with the whole voice thing, but you know how that goes. Hey, Nick. Good you hear, babe? Hey, Joseph. Autumn, darling. I love you, sweetheart. Brenda. Awesome, Brenda. Well, I'm glad you could stop in and say hi, sweetie. How are you today? So, what's everybody been up to? Hey, Brian. How are you, sweetheart? How are you, Joseph? Well, there you go, Autumn. I'm glad. Skin. My skin is here. Now I just need my blister. You can't have a blister without skin, right? So what's everybody up to? Oh, you guys are right in the middle of that pattern too, aren't you, Brenda? Well, I will be praying for you guys, honey. You stay warm. I know it's hard, no power. So you just do what you got to do. All right, Tim. Love you, sweetie. Hope you feel better. Kelly's here. Hi, Kelly. We got to watch for TJ when he comes in here. So if I miss TJ, y'all make sure you get my attention. Thank you, Autumn. Hey, big dog. How are you, sweetie? Hello, Pamela. How are you? You doing all right? Joanne, my beautiful friend. I am eating leftover pizza. I should not be eating it, but I am. It would be a sin to waste good pizza, right? Here you go, Joanne. You ready? You gonna catch it? Here it comes. Did you get it? I love leftover pizza for breakfast in the morning, but I did not do that today. Awesome, Kelly. Hey, fat boy. Bye, fat boy. Joanne, did I ever send you the recipe I had for the gluten-free crust? It's made with almond flour. Yeah, I don't need to be eating this pizza, but I'm doing it. Joanne's fave is used to be used to be leftover pizza with a Diet Coke. Yeah, not exactly on that food plan, is it, Joanne? Sure, Slick Roads, help yourself. Brenda got it. You'll only eat pizza when it's when it's frozen. Joanne, I won't tell anybody about the bear claw. You don't tell anybody that I had a honey bun for breakfast, okay? Shh. It'll be our secret. Do you mapleberry? Yeah. This is actually Papa John's, but I do have a really good actually recipe for gluten-free pizza crust. And those of you that are diabetics or need a low carb, it's a really good crust. It's really easy to make. Absolutely, Autumn. I remember when I came off of sugar, when they first diagnosed me with diabetes. Awesome, Joanne. Shh, sister girl. When they first diagnosed me with diabetes and I had to come completely off sugar to cleanse and detox my system, it was worse than coming off cigarettes. I'm telling you, I was cranky, irritable. I had a headache. My stomach hurt. It was horrible. It was horrible. Hot and spicy pizza. Here's a tip. There's a lot of people that don't like the sauces on their pizza. They don't put sauce on their pizza. So they say, no, I don't need any sauce. Don't do that if you order Papa John's. These little packets like this with the garlic. I don't put these on my pizza either, but I save them. I put them in a little Ziploc bag in my fridge. When you get 3 or 4 of them, this makes a good disc for throwing. This makes the best garlic bread. I take this right out of the fridge. It will get a little bit solid in the fridge. I use a pastry brush and I brush it all over a loaf of French bread, cut it in half, and then sprinkle a little bit of an Italian herb or parsley, whatever you like, and wrap it in foil, put it in the oven. It makes the best garlic bread ever. I'm telling y'all. So even though I don't put them on my pizza, they stay right there in my fridge. It is. That's what we were talking about, Sparky, that, we get his crew, my crew, and some of us are blended. We know a bunch of people, but I have a lot of Central and West Coast. So it's totally different. I love carbs too. They just don't love me, Skin. That must have been you that I sent the crust recipe to, wasn't it? I'm telling you, garlic bread, this stuff makes the best garlic bread. You burned your garlic bread again, Autumn. My goodness. Mapleberry dips the wings or cheese sticks in those garlic salt. Yep. But garlic bread out of them sounds amazing. It is. I'm telling you, you guys. It's the perfect amount of garlic and salt and butter. And you just sprinkle a little bit of an Italian herb on top. Wrap it in foil. Throw it in the oven until it heats up. When it's totally heated, unwrap the foil, open it face up to put your broiler on. It'll brown the top of it in about 3 to 4 minutes. TJ is in the house. Welcome, 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 my darling. So we have a mission, you guys, and I know y'all can help me do this. TJ, if you do not know him, TJ's Woodworking Shop. He is an incredible person. He is so sweet and is a huge supporter of all of our channels. He spends a lot of time visiting, promoting. He prays for so many of us. He's an awesome, awesome guy. He is at 1,999 subs. He needs 1 sub to hit 2,000. So if there's anybody in here that's not subbed to TJ, go check out his channel. If it seems like something you like, hit the button. I don't tell people to sub because I told you to, or sub just for the reason of subbing. But if it looks like something you'd be interested in, He does some amazing work, you guys, and he's a huge supporter of our channel. So I would just encourage you guys to go check him out. All right, Joanne, you the man, you the man. TJ, you are at 2002, baby. You got your 2000, darling. I am so, so happy for you. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Hey, Mary. Thank you so much for supporting him. And you really will enjoy his channel. He's an awesome guy. Oh, TJ, I'm so happy for you, baby. And Joanne with the J Plans vlogs was 2000. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, me too. At one point, I thought I would do this, like, 3 or 4 channels so I could help my other friends. And then I thought, no, I'd have to keep up with all those channels, and I'm just not that one. Not yet, Cal. I saw it pop up. Oh, TJ, I'm so happy, babe. I don't know, Trixie. 2005. There's my blister. Now I got skin and blister. I'm good. So, Joanne, Drunken One, anybody? Y'all want to come hang out? I'm so stoked about that, TJ. I absolutely adore you. You are such an amazing man. And I'm so glad. Thank you to all of you guys as well. We just have an amazing community, and it's just so cool. Your legs are chapped. Has your wind still been kicking like that? Miniman was saying that part of his greenhouse blew up from the winds. Joanne only needs one more for 700 on the vlog channel. That's this one here. And to hear her sing, I absolutely love listening to Joanne sing. She gets, and most of the time she's in her car. I usually leave a comment somewhere along the lines of "Sing to me, Mama," because I love listening to her. There's not a song she doesn't know, I'm telling you, but it's so much fun. But she does a vlog. She's done a couple of dailies. She did Vlogtober and Vlogmas. So right now she doesn't do them every day, but she still does quite a few. And she's really awesome to watch and to share in her day. And she'll teach you a lot of stuff that you didn't know anything about. She does a lot of planning, organizing, that kind of stuff. She's really good at it. You do sing like a rock star, girlfriend. So y'all go check her out. One more to 700. That's awesome. Hey, Minute Man. Kelly just hit 300. That's awesome, you guys. I love that we all support your channels. That is so awesome. Awesome sauce. About the same as the last time you saw me, Minute Man. Brian, I understand. I have a little brother. I understand. And I will be back. Minute Man, I won't pray for him, but I will his butt for you. Well, what you gonna have, Joanne? Hey, Stephanie, welcome. I think this may be your first time on one of my lives, isn't it? But welcome. It could, Trixie. You never know. Well, awesome. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming back. It is so hard for me to keep up with everybody. Sometimes this chat runs so fast. So if I missed you before, I apologize, but welcome, welcome. Glad you came back. And Life of a Millwife, Kelly, will be on Two Family Homestead on Monday. Two Family Homestead does a live every Monday featuring a different channel. And you guys will be able to ask her questions or call in and talk to her. So really awesome. It's Two Family Homestead is the name of their channel. So if y'all want to go check that out, go support our sister over here. It is hard, Stephanie. I know it is hard. Joanne, it's hard when your throat hurts and you're coughing all the time, isn't it, Joanne? Kevin's going to be there as well. Kevin, her husband Kevin is Canadian military, Air Force. So that'll be really interesting too. And Kelly and then her husband are from Canada. So if you got questions about Canada, the differences or anything in the country, a good time to ask. Hey, Battery Powered, how are you, sweetheart? And Slick Rose is here. Yes, Sam did, yeah. He kind of got a wild hair. He sent me a text on his way back to his house. You got it, Mapleberry. Kelly's a sweetheart too. She is just a doll. Remind me again, Trixie, where you're from. I know you told me the other day, and I'm so sorry I forgot. Yeah, I know Autumn's in England. Hey, Belle, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, it's all right, Joanne. I was like, I just kind of caught it out of the corner of my eye. The other night I was here by myself. I had 16 of them. It was crazy. Well, I wasn't by myself. Minuteman and Sam were here and Moose Knuckle, but we were laughing so darn hard. And I did not want to interrupt it because we were having so much fun. So I just kept silently, And I think Steve was in here and a couple others. They kept count for me. Minuteman got one of them too. It's all right, Sparky. It's all right, y'all. I just happened to see it pop up right at the beginning, so, or the bottom. You know what I mean? It's all right, sis. I got you. You're good, Joanne, honey. You can. They must have changed it again. Joanne, can you unhide? You have to scroll back up to him, but hey, Vinny, how are you? Yep, he sure is. Brandon, honey, I'm gonna say one time, darling. When you come into somebody's room and you're live, you need to greet the host and everything before you start asking for that. I'm not gonna do nothing this time, but next time I'll time you out, okay? It's always polite to greet your host first. Hey Theo. Oh, cool, Sick Rose. I did not know that. Wow, so they gave back the okay then. So you click on the picture, okay, instead of the dots. Thank you, Minute Man. Yep, she sure is. That package is going out Sunday too, don't Joanne? Hey, Alexandria, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, it may be different on the phone, Brian, because I have to do it on the picture as well on the phone. I've about had enough pizza, so if anybody wants the rest, it's over there, okay? You still got it down in your back. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. I know you've been struggling with that for a while. He is currently timed out, sis. He's in a timeout. Autumn says she did a coach tour of the Highlands as well as to visit Edinburgh. That's cool. It is hard, but it's good. It's a good thing too. Did you, sis? I got it waiting on you, Mapleberry. Oh yeah, there will be loads of vlogs. Trust me, Brian. I'd send you some, but it may be cold by the time it got there. He is of age, Cal, not just barely, but he is. I can tell you that much. And brought an apple cinnamon dessert pizza home. Yum, yum. Although I snuck in a honey bun this morning, sis, so, but don't tell. Stephanie, I've been dealing with this since right after Thanksgiving. I actually feel better than I have in a long time. I feel better. I just still have a lot of gunk in my chest. I'm still coughing a lot, so it's still jacking with my throat, but it is getting better. I'm talking better than I have in a while. So, thanks, Theo. I bet he does, Susan. Mapleberry, I don't know why, but that always seems to happen on my lives. Everybody gets hungry. I don't know why, but everybody gets hungry. The cough seems to take forever to go away. And I have some added medical issues too that are going to make it harder for me to heal. So, hey, Fallen, how are you, sweetie? Thank you, Alexandria. I will for you as well. Hey, Marie. 1 a.m. here. She's hungry. I'm sorry, Trixie. It's all my fault. I'd put me in a corner, but then I'm a little busy at the moment. So skin and blister, y'all remind me later that I got a corner coming for making everybody hungry, okay? Crumpets. Hey Scotty, welcome. How are you, hon? You too, Mapleberry, honey. You have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. It's the pizza. Oh, look, Skin says we will. Don't worry. She will put me in a corner for y'all, okay? Trust me. She's got the picture for it and everything. She just pops it up on the screen and says CG, and I have to go in the corner. The good news is that her and Susan get put in corners a lot too, so I'm not very seldom alone. Wow, I'm up to 816. Cool. So another what 184 to get to 1,000. It's probably not gonna happen, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. Thank you, sweetie. I am doing well. Thank you, Scotty. I'm doing well. Throat's a little sore, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to stay on without unless somebody comes up here to help me talk because my throat's sore. But I'm doing well. Hey, Brando. So, Sparky, are you still here? How are you, Brando? How was your day, sweetie? Thanks, Scotty. How was your day, hon? Hey, Callie. Well, I don't know if Sparky's still here or not. He ain't answering. So, what's up with you, Brando? I don't know what Marmite is, so I can't say one way or the other. Autumn was calling his son, and he should have already been here, but if he got distracted, then okay. Drunken one, I want you to meet Brando Toe. If you don't know him, he's the one that made the candies that I told you about. And Brando Drunken one was in the Reaper Challenge with us, and he likes spicy as well. I'm doing okay. Had a long day and my throat's a little sore, but I'm doing okay. It's getting bedtime. You're right. Marmite is bogging. I'm still lost. That doesn't help me, you guys. Susan, I'll share. You want me to send you some? Awesome, Brando. What'd you make? Yeah, I love spicy food. I eat a lot of spicy food, but those were even a little much for me, but they were so good. Joanne, hang on. You want it on this channel or the other one? The one I always send it to, right? Thank you, Sandra. Let me grab the address, Joanne. Give me just a second. I just sent it, Joanne. It's coming through Hangouts, the direct invite like I usually do. Turkey burgers, awesome. It's called Vegemite. Okay. That still doesn't help me, but I hear everybody talking about Vegemite, but I don't know what it is. But sure, some people like it and some don't. I imagine it's kind of like Scrapple. Some people like it, some people don't. Hey, you're sideways.
Oh, I'm sideways. Why is it doing that? How's
Hi,
that?
darling. How are you?
Am I still sideways?
No, you're good now.
Okay, good.
You're
Good,
good.
good, good.
How you
I feel like
feeling?
I feel like I have to whisper. I don't know. We'll see how long my voice lasts, but my voice is probably just about as good as yours.
I can relate, believe me.
But I have some water. I didn't get any food yet, though.
Susan says I will not like it. A yeasty spread and very salty. It is that does not sound real appealing, you guys. What about you, Joanne?
I don't know. Doesn't sound appealing to me.
I mean, if you bother to send it to me, I'll try it. But Kelly will tell you, Millwife, if I don't like it, I am straight up honest about it. I will flat tell you that's nasty. So how are you doing?
Recuperating.
I know you got to get better too because you're fixing to come into tax season, be busier than nothing.
I know. That's what I've been trying to play catch up, and I've been using my voice all day today because I had to go to the college. I had to speak at the college today,
Yeah,
and
sure.
oh, I'm wiped. But feeling much better. This being sick is draining.
It
Like,
is. It's just zaps your energy completely.
yeah, I just don't have. Yeah, I don't have any energy. It's like,
Uh-huh. All you want
so.
to do is just lay in the bed. Just
I
tell me.
know.
Uh-huh.
I just
And I tell you,
I haven't been able to do any videos because my voice really hasn't been 100%. And oh well.
and I've been doing
But
this since Thanksgiving.
I know you've been sick forever.
I know. I'm just so tired of it. Told somebody the other day I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I know.
Hey, Phoebe. Hey, Pat.
Excuse me. Yeah, we're two peas in a pod here.
I know, right? Welcome to the Tuberculosis Club. We're happy to have you.
Welcome to
the TB Club.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
When I first got on Sam's, I had to do my breathing treatment. I could not breathe. I was like, oh God.
Oh, I got mine right here.
You have an inhaler. I have an actual nebulizer.
Yeah, no, this is what they gave me.
Which one is it?
It's called a Pro Air. I'm going to do a review of the Pro Air Respi Click.
Yeah.
You just basically go, like that. You just basically kind of suck it in.
It's amazing, though, how much easier you breathe within seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have an actual nebulizer machine.
Do you?
Well, I can't get the machine to reach over here, but it comes with a thing and this pops off.
Yep.
And albuterol goes in here, vaporizes it, and you breathe it.
Yeah, that's basically what this is. This is albuterol.
Yeah. It's just puts it into a vapor, and it's a lot more concentrated. You get more of it.
Yep.
So it's like,
I know, but I never get sick like this. Like I never get this kind of sick stuff. It's just, frustrating for me because I don't like being down for the count.
Yeah, it's crazy. Did my brother come in and I miss him? I hear people saying
it's so hard for me because I'm on my phone and I have to look down for the comments. So if I miss a comment,
I did miss him, bro. He says he's gonna eat Vegemite on a live stream. Good, I'll watch you first, and then I'll tell Autumn whether to send me some or not. Oh, I'm so bad. Yeah, Minute Man, I understand. Rather not breathe and fix what's wrong. But that one, when I'm not sick, I don't need that. I mean, I can sit, and I've seen times when that sits for 2 years in the closet, and I never need it. And then I get something like this, and it's like my best friend.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had one of these. But I couldn't, when I went to the doctor's last week, I literally couldn't. I was having a hard time breathing and catching my breath when she was, having me do the deep breaths and stuff like that.
And I can't.
I know, I couldn't. I was like, it was horrible.
And if you try, you choke.
Yep. Choke, coughing fits, just it's not fun.
You can't lay down, give up, just forget sleeping on laying down. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
They do, Sparky. They go pretty fast in here. We got, 28 people in here?
Yeah. Hey, Rick.
Rick, you want to come up, babe? I'm not going to be on too much longer if you want to come up and hang out for a little while.
Because the two of us really don't have much of a voice, even combined together.
Freaky. Who's the lady in the prison stripes?
Who said that?
That's bad, Freaky. That is Joanne Plans, honey.
Who said that? Freaky?
Yeah, Freaky Geek.
Oh, Freaky Geek.
That's Joanne
me.
Plans.
It's me. It's Joanne Plans. It's me. It's well, I'm in my other channel here.
Probably on the blog channel. Huh?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
I'll put the other one up for you.
That's all right. It's my vlog channel.
Sure.
Nah, it's all right.
I don't mind. I can pull you the link.
Nah, it's all right. It doesn't matter.
It's all right.
It's all good.
It's all right.
It's all good. Well, I was just, everybody was talking. A stream that I was in earlier today, I can't remember whose it was, and then they were talking about all the YouTube stuff, and I said, well, for my vlog channel, I'm gonna have to wait probably almost a year. That vlog channel before they made this change was ready to be monetized. I had the 10,000 views. Now they've changed it, so I'm short 300 subscribers and all those views because my vlogs are always short.
Yeah.
And if I go live, I don't keep it up on the channel or anything like that. So I'm like, well, it looks like that I'm just going to have fun on the vlog channel singing songs because I'm not going to be able to monetize anyway. So there will be continued singing on the vlog channel. So that's the good news.
Yay.
The sign up sheet that I did, CG, over 200 channels are signed up.
Yeah, let me tell you guys about this. And thank you
Crazy.
so much, Joanne. You guys, with all the YouTube craziness been going on, Joanne came up with a sign-in sheet, and you guys are all welcome. We'll get the links for you here in a little bit. We'll pull them for you in just a minute. But you guys are all welcome to, if you are a channel creator and you need a little bit of help with your channel, you are welcome to sign this sheet up. You sign up. It's real simple. It takes you less than 2 minutes. And what it does is it pops your name onto a separate spreadsheet. And anybody that has the link can go to that spreadsheet, and you can see who's where and who needs maybe a sub or who needs some watch time or who needs a little help. You can help them out. You know, there's a bunch of us that have been going on there, and you see somebody that's real close on their watch time. They only need, you know, maybe another 10 out 20 hours.
Yep.
And we'll go start watching their videos for them.
Yep. And what I've also I started playing with today that's kind of cool, and I probably will do a video. I'm not sure which channel I'm going to put it on. But what I did, CG, is I sorted everybody by on my own spreadsheet. I copied, because you could actually do it on your own. But if you copy and set up a brand new spreadsheet, I sorted everybody by sub count, so I could see the people who are close, like within like 300 from 1,000, and people who already have the watch time. And I'm putting those in like one playlist, because they just need like other people to sub each other, to support each other in the supporter. And
subs.
Yeah, and then I have people that have the 1,000, but they need the watch time. You know, so those are channels like, actually my Be Socially Awesome channel is in jeopardy of losing monetization because I'm just short like a little bit for watch time. There's a lot of people like that. Like Ashley's channel is short just a little bit on watch time. So
B-Lady is short.
B-Lady is just short. So I'm going to do a video and just show people how they can go to somebody's channel and click like right now, CG, I actually started your channel, and I did videos, play all, and just did it in a play all loop list, so that it's just playing in a browser, you know, just to help out a little bit with watch time for people.
I've done that one channel a night on mine when I go to bed, and I just let it play all night.
Yeah. So
and I don't do that normally. You know, normally I want people that in my channel that enjoy the videos and like watching them. Okay, and I know I'm also that way. So really, guys, is just to get some of the people that are so close to help them keep from losing their monetization. Yeah. Because there are some people that depend on that money.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily depend on it. It would have been nice to do.
Yeah.
I think I still need 184 subs, I think.
Yeah, you'll get it.
It'll get there eventually. I'm not stressing it, though. I did not start this for the money part. That's not why I do my channel at all. So I'm not stressing it, and I'm not asking.
The funny thing is that everybody is so dead set on this February 20th cutoff date. And that just happens to be when YouTube is going to basically say, you're no longer monetized. Let us cash out of anything that you've had in there. And then from that point forward, once you qualify, they will reevaluate you and reinstate you. You know, you already have your AdSense there. Like everything's basically good to go. You just basically have to say, okay, check me out now. And then they'll go through and then they'll turn it back on. So it could be, you might be off for like a week or two, or it might be 2 or 3 weeks. So it's not going to be that much for some people that are maybe just missing it by the mark. So I just hope that the smaller channels don't get discouraged, you know, and that's kind of why I tried to start that small sheet for everybody, so that people could see that they're not alone. There's so many other people that are affected by it too, that they can help each other out.
You got over 200 now, huh?
207, yeah.
That's awesome. You guys give me just a second, and I will go to her channel and pull the links for those for you. Hang on just a second. I got to pull them off of yours. I put them on a couple of mine, but I don't remember which one. So it's easier to just grab them off yours. Or to just link your video to it. I'm just going to link.
Yeah, I was going to say if you just link the video, the link.
It's the one that says how to get monetization back, right?
I think it's in both of them. Or Small YouTube Army, the one that says Small YouTube Army.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, put that one in there, because then the links are all in my description box if anybody wants to check it out.
And instructions, So here you go, guys. This is the video where Joanne has the links and she explains how it works. Well, My whole screen just went black. Hold on. I mean, literally, I can hear you, but my screen is black.
Oh,
now it's back.
Yeah, I was going to say your video just cut out for a second.
Weird. Good Lord, did it come through? Yes, the link made it through. Okay. I couldn't tell whether it did or not because as soon as I hit enter, it went black. So there you go, guys.
Picker Rick dropped the form, I think. Thank you, Picker.
Joanne got it as well. Joanne, thank you, sis.
Thanks, sis.
So either one of those links that you want.
Oh, you know what? That one didn't work. The one that Picker Rick didn't. It doesn't work when you share it like that. You have to share it from the video. Just do the description box. Unless I can retype it quick. It's like a bit.ly you have to do. bit.ly. Let's see.
The one Susan put works fine. It worked. It opened up for me. And I think the one
I put to the video or to the sheet.
Yeah, it opened up to the video.
Okay.
I did not put the sheet in here. I put the video just like.
Okay.
Because both links are in the description there. So.
Yeah.
And the instructions on how it works.
Yeah.
So how are you doing, Belle? Hey, Four Heart. Hi, sweetheart. Four Hearts Ranch says small YouTube army helped. We are at 193 from the new threshold.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, when the first day when I got the letter, I was at 774 and I'm at 816 now.
Oh, that's awesome.
And most of that came from the small YouTube army. So
yeah.
So we really appreciate all the work you do, Joanne. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that are doing it. And what I found out is that, like on Twitter, if you search the hashtag small YouTube army or small creators army, there's a whole bunch of different people that are doing it. There's people on Twitter that are constantly looking for like-minded channels that want to, start watching each other's stuff and start commenting on our videos and subscribing and just looking to actually expand their subscribers. And so that's why I'm like, well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it actually in my community that I have, because I know that there's a ton of people that watch me that have channels.
Well, I found several
that are smaller.
That I thought, oh, look, she does that. Oh, look, you do that too. I love that. And I love this. And
I have found some amazing channels on that list, going through and actually looking. Because what I've done, I've actually created a playlist for myself, because I'm actually playing the playlist. I've only have, I think, 100 and some on there because it takes so long. I actually go to everyone's channel personally. I go to everyone's channel. I look at it and try to pick a video that I think will best emulate their channel.
Right.
And add that to the playlist and kind of get an idea of what type of content they have. And I found so many people, because I'll be honest with you, I don't sub everybody. I sub the people that I want to enjoy watching. So, and there's going to be people in there, there's people in there that like do like car repair. Like I have no interest in car repair. Love you guys if you do those videos for the day when I might have to search and I find you. But there might be other people that like those type of videos. So that's why it's great to kind of flip through that list and just see what kind of channels you can find.
Yeah, I found some really cute ones that I was like, cool, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Lots of talent.
A lot of them were, I got messages back that Joanne sent me.
Yeah, if you just say like small YouTube army, like in a comment, that's one of the great tips, is that if you actually go over to somebody's channel and you sub, at least find one of the videos, watch it, and leave in the comments, small YouTube army, just so that they know
it's working.
You came over and it's because they'll go back and they'll sub you.
Yeah.
I mean, or they'll check you out, not necessarily they'll sub you, but they'll check you out. Yeah, awesome. It's Susan, I agree. It's so hard because you know what? Let's put it this way. I do a lot more subbing on my vlog channel than I do on my main channel, because my main channel is the one that I'm on all day long when I have the notification bell for my lives that I like to see. I like to see CG's live and Picker Rick's live, and I have my certain people that I always want to make sure I catch their lives and their videos. I don't want that clouded up with things that I might not necessarily be able to catch every day. So I subscribe to a lot of that extra stuff on my other channel.
Yeah. Hey, Brian. How are you, sweetie? Tink is in the house. Tinkerbell Wings. Hello, sweetheart.
Uh-oh. Tink, guess what? I'm live.
Tink, you need to come up here and hang out with Joanne.
I know, Tink, you should come up.
You should
Legit.
come out, right?
Peer pressure.
Because, you know, as long as I've known you, you've never been on one of my live panels.
I know, she hasn't. I got
Oh, here, wait, let's make her feel really bad. Ashley,
I thought it was Ashley was on, but was it on your channel or was it on Pick a Rick's?
It was on Rick's.
It was on Pick a Rick's channel. I got Ashley on a panel.
Got Ashley up on panel. I was there and I had to talk her down because she was like,
she was panicking because I couldn't get in.
I got her there. And it's like, no, Rick, you have to send it this way.
I don't go on. She doesn't go on camera anymore. Well, you know what? You can turn the camera off. You
can leave the camera off and just do voice.
You can just use your voice.
Love you, Blister. So there's a joke about that, Skin and Blister. I love you, sweetheart. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. We were talking, Sandra and Susan and I was like, man, I still have to come up with more words for the sis, because I got so many people here that call me sis, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you get in like in my live stream, I'm like Sis Kelly and Sis Susan, and y'all need different names. And so I went to the Urban Dictionary, right? Tink says she don't speak no more either. I went to the Urban Dictionary and I just put in the other words for sister.
Mm-hmm.
And it came up with sis and sissy and a couple other minor, and then it said skin and blister. I was like, what the hell is skin and blister? And I clicked on it and it said sister. So somehow or another I was telling Susan and Sandra about it. Susan popped up. She said, yeah, I know, I'm your blister. And I said, well, I guess that makes Sandra some skin, so give me some skin, blister. So they are now, it's just, we were joking about it, but it's really stuck. So now they're skin and blister.
Mm-hmm.
But if y'all know what the heck that means, y'all enlighten me, because I'm trying to understand how skin and blister translates to a sister. But
yeah, Tink does not sing either. She lip syncs, but she doesn't sing.
Aw, Tink, you need to come up and visit with me. I miss you. Skin and blister, they go together.
That's funny.
Then we got into the Golden Girls. Oh my God.
Oh.
Should I tell them who was whose skin?
Oh my God.
Hey, June.
How are you? What was it the night? Remember the night that you, me, and Lee, was that your channel? Or that was Rick's channel again, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Because we were going live on Rick's channel a lot because you couldn't talk. Remember, we were Charlie's Angels or something like
Charlie's
that.
Angels, yeah.
Because Charlie was in the chat. That was funny.
Yeah, Sandra's Homespun Life of the Golden Girls. Okay. Sandra says, I'm definitely Rose, the naive cut out. And
Rick, everything happens on your channel.
Everything happens. I know, since I got sick, Rick gets all my glory, damn it. It's a good thing I know.
Excuse me.
So then I said, well, if you're thinking of the Golden Girls, you know, you got Blanche and Rose and Sophia's the grandmother, and you got Dorothy. And I said, so Sandra pops up and she says, I'm definitely Rose. And I said, well, we all know that Susan is Dorothy, the authoritative, take charge, gotta get bossy. That's got to be Susan.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, great. So that choices leads me, I'm either get to be a hoe or I get to be an old lady who just doesn't give a crap. Well, I guess an old lady doesn't give a crap. It's better than a hoe any day. So I'm Sophia. And then we looked at each other. We were like, oh, wait, we have another one. I know. So everybody, Pickerick 1 is now formerly known as Blanche the Hoe.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, God. So when y'all go into his live, y'all say hi to Blanche, okay?
That's funny.
If you're a cockney from London, you go to the apples and pears to bed. Okay? I don't know what going up the apples and pears is, but I guess okay. I was before pros, y'all.
Oh, that's funny. Take a deep breath, CG. Take all the time you need. You got this. Yeah, I was going to say, in a minute, you better turn that video off or I'm going to start puking.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry about that, guys. On the one hand, laughing's good, though, because you cough up too much gunk.
Yeah.
Let me go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
All right. That's so funny. Yeah, I would have totally started puking myself. Scroll up, country girl. I'll tell her to explain it when she gets back. June. Yeah, she's fine. See, that's what happens when you laugh when you're sick, is you start loosening up all that stuff and you have to like get it out. I'm going through the same thing as she is. I actually had bronchitis, sinus infection, double ear infection. So, ugh. There she comes.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's all right. So June said that you need to explain or scroll up. She explains skin and blister. June said. So I guess
I have to go check that out.
Yeah.
June, sweetheart.
Skin and blister is Cockney from London, UK.
Well, there you go.
Fur balls.
Kelly says the puppy, Hannah's puppy wants to go for a walk. She got her leash and took it to Hannah.
Pickerick says BRB. BRB.
Okay, man.
Oh, that's not good, Joanne. No, it's not good. But I'm feeling much better. But you know what? Sometimes, CG, I was going to ask you this. I had so many emails I was going to send you when I was sick. Did you get this? Did you get this? Did you ever get where you blow your nose and you blow it so hard that you get like vertigo and like you almost fall over? That ear infection thing going on?
That's the ear infection.
That happened to me probably the night before I went to the doctor's. I swear to you, I almost passed out on my floor in the kitchen because I was so dizzy after I blew my nose. Like, and I have a ceramic tile floor. That would have not been pretty.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing I told them about my symptoms, and they checked in my ears, and they were like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, and then what you have to watch too is your balance will be off,
mm-hmm.
And if you stand up too fast,
yep,
or you bend over to pick something up and stand up, it can give you that same sensation.
Right.
We do, Sandra. You were right, Val. We absolutely do. We're like peas in a pod. Cockney is rhyming words. All right.
Well, it's funny because you got sick. You were sick when? You were sick when, like Thanksgiving time, right?
I got sick right after.
But then you got a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then you kind of got sick again towards the end of the year. Now, so you were sick. Ashley was sick with this similar same thing. I'm like, how am I catching this stuff from you guys? You're in Texas. She's in Scotland. Both of yous got me sick. I'm telling you, because I have the same symptoms, coughing. It's like, you had it worse than me, but let me tell you, this stuff is just... I hate it that it lingers on so long.
Absolutely, Fallen Angel. Yep, you got it. Love you, Cal.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says Cockney is rhyming word. So skin and blister would be kin and sister, right?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm catching it on Brian. Yeah, no, Brian, I'm catching it online. It's a computer virus. He says it's a good one.
Well, you know, I told my boss the other day something was wrong on his computer, and he was explaining it to me, and I didn't understand what he was trying to say. And I'm like, sometimes you really have to go physically look at it to know what they're talking about, you know? And I said, I don't know. It's one of two things. He says, well, what do you think? I said, well, it's either a picnic or it's an ID10T error.
Yeah.
And he says, well, I'm not hungry. And I said, well, you sure it's not a picnic? He said, well, I don't know what's a picnic. I said, a picnic is a problem in the chair, not in the computer.
Mm.
And he looked at me. He said, ah, ha, ha, funny. So what's this ID10T error? And I said, well, get a piece of paper out, and I'm going to do this for y'all in chat. Y'all watch. And you write out ID10T error.
Idiot. I like that. What's a good one? ID10 error.
It's an ID10T error. And you sound like you know what you're talking about, like you got this technical jargon going, you know? Oh, yeah, I know that it's an ID10T.
That's funny. I got to remember that one. I like that one.
And then I told him what I always told him, restart your computer.
Yeah. When in doubt, reboot.
That's it. Just restart it. And I finally convinced my other boss, Lawrence, is much smarter. I have two bosses. But I finally convinced one that, see this thing? You call this a phone. This is a computer. Okay. So when it doesn't act right, restart your computer.
Yeah.
It solves 90% of all the problems you have will get solved just simply by restarting.
Exactly.
Fallen. Y'all like that one, ID10T?
That is great. I like that one. When you were at the doctor, CG, did they do a swab you for the flu?
No. I had a sinus infection to start with. Imagine that. See, I'm telling you, I had a sinus infection. And then she listened to my lungs and she said, oh, that's not the flu.
Yeah.
And I have a history of it, so it's kind of chronic for me.
That was the first thing that they do, I guess, with almost anybody that walks into our doctor's offices, is they swab them for the flu. That was the worst thing that I've ever had done to me in my entire life. When they stuck that thing up my nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had it done before, but yeah.
It's the worst.
Okay, Autumn, I'll go check it in a minute, baby. Okay, Joseph, I'm not sure where you're going. I must have missed something, but you're lost. Hey, Grandpa. You don't need to reboot? Okay, well, you're good then. Sam, why is Goji? It's about dang time.
Hey, Sam.
Wow, that's crazy. He doesn't usually talk that long. Okay, Barnard. Sounds good. Refresh. Too funny. My nephew sent me a Facebook message earlier. He said, Aunt Renee, we have a serious problem and I'm going to need to discuss this with you. So I sent him one back. I said, I'm thinking something's horrible, right? They said, oh no, what's wrong, baby? Well, I have not seen my favorite aunt since Christmas and I'm just really upset about this. And I said, well, your favorite aunt has been sick as a dog. And he sent me one back. He said, I can wait. You little turd.
Cute.
Awesome. That's it. As long as you're all right. You got it,
Yep.
Minnie. That is what matters.
Yeah, that's called real life. That stuff happens. It's all right.
Awesome. Thanks, Autumn. I got it.
Bye, freaky.
Good night, freaky hun.
Freaky geek.
So I'm thinking it's like 10 after 8 here, so probably another 20 minutes or so. My voice is getting sore.
I know. Sounds like a plan, Stan. And I haven't gotten any food yet. Watching you eat that pizza.
Let me see if I have that here. I'm not sure if I have it. Let me look.
Can you email me that slice of pizza? Would that work?
I surely would if I could. Yeah, it's got to be in my email. Let me look and see if I can find this real quick.
Howdy, Sam. CG, Sam says you can send him a link. He'll come up for the last bit.
Awesome. Hang on just a second, babe.
Good, because my voice is dying.
I know, right?
I'm gonna. Is it okay for me to do a shot of Theraflu online?
Yes. Okay. Go for it.
This is me drinking alcohol.
You're good.
Sorry. Cheers.
Cheers. Just a second, Sam. Sam, you want the link or do you want it direct Hangouts? Or do you want me to just send you the link in your email?
Yum and num and num.
Thank you, Stephanie. I will get back to them here as soon as I can get my voice back. I really miss doing them. I'm dreading having to sit at the audiologist tomorrow, right?
No, I'm trying to think of I've been getting on comments asking me to do another cooking video, and I'm just trying to figure out which one to do next.
Girl, that squash was so good. I made squash. I don't know if I ever told you that.
Oh, I love that squash.
I made that squash.
I love that squash.
I used regular pork sausage, but yeah, other than that.
Yeah, if you use regular pork, or you can even substitute and you can do like regular, like just regular stuffing mix with the apples and stuff, but it's so good. Yeah, I got to come up with. There's a couple of recipes I have like pinned on Pinterest that I always said, "Ooh, I want to try that and see if it's good." So kind of do like a Pinterest test to see if it actually works.
Okay, I'll give y'all a sneak peek. This is one of the pages out of the cookbook, which is at the printers, by the way. So it will be going out real soon. But I'm going to share screen. I'll show you this recipe for the gluten-free pizza crust. And y'all have a sneak peek. This is actually one of the pages out of the cookbook. Ta-da! So this is what it looks like. It's got, let's see if I can show you the whole page and then I'll flip it up so you can see it. That's what the page looks like. It's one of them. I have several different styles, probably about 5 different styles in each one, and just kind of rotate them in and out. But here's the recipe, Joanne.
Oh, nice.
So, and it's actually pretty easy crust to do. It's really
I usually do a lot with almond flour, and I have like tapioca starch, and I kind of do like a combination thing. But I don't. Most of the time, honestly, I find myself going to the pre-mixed. You're still sharing your screen, CG.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I usually get like the Pamela's like pre-made gluten-free flours and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But I like to find recipes like that just use the almond flour, because honestly, a lot of the gluten-free stuff has like corn in it, and I try to use stuff that doesn't have corn in it.
Yeah, I sent that to you. So it's the one that I use when I make pizza crust.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Joanne. How you doing? Hey, CB, GB.
Hi, darling.
I'm doing
Man,
fine.
I gotta say, CG, I am so sorry I'm so late.
Well, because I love you so much, I'm going to forgive you.
I was literally, let me check here.
Let me literally tell you this. There will never, ever come a time that I expect you to put YouTube above your son. Your son should and always will come first, and it should be that way.
I was on the phone with him and my mom's for almost 40 minutes, and just got done cooking my sweet tater fries.
Tell me you're going to eat in front of me now, too.
Yeah, it's mukbang time. Mukbang mugu.
Oh, you guys are killing me. All right, I got to get myself a bar or something. You guys are killing me.
Why don't you eat? Are you on a diet?
I was being polite. I was being polite to the chat people.
We don't need to be polite. What are you looking at?
I'll grab myself one of my bars.
Awesome. Those are good. I had one of those the other day.
I know, I'm addicted.
I tried them. Hey, Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Skeet. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up making. I had 3 more sweet potatoes, and I ended up frying them up in the deep fryer.
Awesome.
So good. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna grab them.
Mel is in the house. How are you, darling?
Hey, Mel.
Grandpa says, "Don't be polite. I had deer steak for dinner."
Oh shit!
I had oatmeal for dinner.
Skeeter says, "Let's starve."
Hey, Mel, did you guys hear about the zombie disease that's going on with the deers and moose and elk? And they're afraid that it might pass to humans now. It's like a wasting disease.
I did not.
No.
Yeah, it gets in there. There's things called prions in mammals' brains, and it's a lot of this stuff comes from mammals eating other mammals' brains. And this one, I'm not sure how this one transmits, but the article I read had something to do with the prions, which is brain material. But yeah, they're afraid it passed in the study. It passed on to monkeys, and primates. So I think it could possibly pass to humans, which is not good.
Well, I will be prepared for the zombie apocalypse. So, just saying.
I'm just saying. I got it covered.
Just saying. All right, I'll be right back.
You had a call? I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. I'm sorry, but y'all forgive me if I miss comments. Joanne can tell you it's really hard when you're trying to keep up with your panel, you're trying to keep up with the chat, you're trying to do everything. It can get a little rough, and sometimes we miss stuff. So please, if we miss a question or miss a statement, just repost it, okay?
Yeah.
Bell says it's like the mad cow disease, neurological.
Wow. Can we not talk about eating other animals' brains while I'm eating my bar, please?
Respectful. People are eating on chat. Don't talk about yucky stuff, okay?
I'm just messing. It's okay. I watched The Walking Dead. I mean.
Goodness, Ruby.
Oh, that's exactly right. Mad cow. Yes. Mad cow is transmitted by primates eating primates' brain.
Its brains.
It's
Brian says Sam is that moose walks in circles until they die.
Wow.
Well, sort of, yeah. It's a wasting disease where they won't eat. And they kind of just stand there and they eat like zombies and stare at things. It's weird. But there's a whole cycle and process how mad cow transmits.
Man, you're a nut.
I'm not going to get into
Grandpa's Place says, I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse. There are pictures of my 77 square foot walk-in gun safe. He's ready.
Tainted meat, yes, Sandra.
Oh Lord, y'all, this is gonna spiral down here quick.
It is.
Yeah, taint. Taint.
Bye, Fallen, sweetie. You have a good night, darling.
What he said, taint. Taint. Me.
Fallen says if you are in need of subs or you just want some more subs on your channel, if you'll go visit her channel, mention my name in a comment on one of her beta videos. Just mention CG. She'll know that you're an okay person and good to sub to. She's like, nowadays you got to be careful, but so just mention CG and she'll know. And that's awesome, Fallen. Thank you so much for that. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too serious then, Joseph.
Zombie strap-on. Oh my goodness. I would totally last in the zombie apocalypse.
You would totally. I agree.
I'd vlog as much of it as possible until my camera went dead. Even though there's no internet to put it on, someday there might be an internet.
Someday.
I got my camera back, CG.
Zombie vlogs.
So
you got it back?
I got my camera back. And
awesome.
The funny thing is that they told me that, oh my God, that looks amazing.
Oh my gosh,
it is.
So what was happening with it was whenever I would record something and I would play it on my computer, there was like this rattling sound going on in the audio and it was horrendous. And so Canon said that they opened it up, they tested it, and they said they didn't find it making any errors, so they just cleaned it and returned it to me. And it seems to be working fine now. So how weird is that?
Maybe it had
it's now fixed.
Something. I don't know, but that's weird.
I don't know. But so now I'm definitely going to try to vlog in the next couple of days so I can have a vlog up before the end of the week. Because that's one of the reasons why I haven't done one, because I don't really like doing it on my phone.
Trixie said she ain't got to worry about zombies. She'd see one and kill herself because it was with a heart attack. And Sandra says if zombies were after me, I'd roll around in vegetable oil so that they couldn't get a good hold on me.
No, you're supposed to kill a zombie and you're supposed to spread their guts all over you and put their skin on you so that you smell like them, so that you blend in. That's how you survive. That's how I'm going to survive. I'm going to find one zombie and kill it and just get inside of its skin.
Now you know why. Y'all know why we love her now, right?
Wasn't that like was that movie with Anthony Hopkins where he made a skin mask? Silence of the Lambs?
Yep.
When I Silence of
Yep.
I'm hanging with you, Joanne.
Why he doesn't record now or going on what's going on
camera
now, because the only way he has to record is a crappy phone.
Yeah.
Well,
I am so glad I have this camera back, because let me tell you, when you start recording with a really nice camera, you get spoiled when you have to go back to, and I have an iPhone 7 Plus. So, I mean, that's spoiled having a phone like that with that camera. This Canon camera, I can't.
I love mine. I use my Galaxy, but yeah.
Yeah. Galaxies are nice. I loved my Note, my Android Note Samsung.
I had a Note 3 and a Note 5. I loved them.
I love my Note 5.
The Note 5 was hermetically sealed though, so you couldn't get to the battery and I didn't like that, but the Note 3, I like better.
Yeah, I like my son still uses my Note 3. Because I went and got the 5, gave him my 3, and now I don't use the 5. I have a 5 sitting around here. I use it every once in a while. It's still connected to my Wi-Fi. Like if I wanted to, like I could go live on this and use my phone for something else or whatever. I still have it available just in case.
I got this LG A20, I think it is, or something. And it's not like one of those super high end phones.
Yeah.
But man, I like it. It's just as good as the Note without the, thing. It doesn't have the
I never even used that.
I use it sometimes. My mom
I
uses
never
it.
even used that thing. I would lose it all the time.
Yeah. My mom
I
uses
lost
it, but
I lost so
didn't.
many of them.
No,
And Sam, I would order new ones just to fill the hole. I
Yeah.
never used it, but I kept on popping them out.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
have a
it was like a fidget spinner.
I have a couple of ink pens that have the stylus tip on them. So we just flip it over because I'm going to keep up with my pen. And then when I need a stylus, I can just flip my pen upside down. I got a stylus in my hand, flip it, and keep writing.
But with the Note, I don't think those stylus worked on it. You had to have the special plastic one that worked on that screen. It was like a special. It actually looked like a pen. It was plastic. It wasn't like those soft, cushiony things
that they use on those things.
Yeah. Yep.
Joanne, you know what the best part I liked about the pen, the stylus for the Note, was that you didn't have to constantly put your finger on the screen and smudge it.
Yeah.
That's why I hate touch screens.
He smudges on his phone.
You hate smudges. That's my
drives me nuts.
Sam, you sound like my 86-year-old mother, because I'll go to her house. Listen, I'm telling you, I will go to her house and she always will be like, she needs help with something. It's either on her iPad, it's either on her iPhone. She always needs help with something. So she'll get her iPhone out in front of me, right? And she'll be like, and she gets out her little teeny stylus that she has stuck inside the audio port, right? And she goes, I just throw that thing down and I start going to town with my finger. She gets so mad at me. And I'm like, Mom, if you want me to fix it, let me do what I need to do. And then you can wipe it all down afterwards. But I'm like all over with my fingers.
Let me tell you how bad Sam is about finger smudges.
What's that?
Let me tell you how bad Sam is about finger smudges.
Oh, drives me nuts.
Sam found a remote app for his phone that works for his phone. So he's got his phone right here. I mean, literally right here. And he's got the remote to run his phone so that he doesn't have to get smudges on his phone instead of just touching the damn thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look.
That's messed up.
The remote for his phone. Okay.
This is literally a keyboard and a mouse that sends a filter on my phone. Yeah, I don't have it paired right now, but I can. I'll show you how it's
okay, that's just a little much for me. I mean,
I'm on my phone way too much to have to worry about smudges. I'm playing that Wizard of Oz game. Does anybody in the chat play that Wizard of Oz game on your phone? It's like Candy Crush, but it's better. And it's so addicting. I play that game literally like
send me
2-3 times. First thing in the morning, last thing at night, I play that game.
Send me an invite. I'll play it with you.
Okay. Well, I think we have to be Facebook friends. We might have to officially be Facebook friends.
Oh no, official Facebook friends. Oh no. Look, I'm subbed to your channel and your Instagram. What the hell more do you want from me, woman?
I know. Well, I think that's the only way I can find you on the game. Or maybe it's by email.
I don't know, but
I'll see if it's by email.
Okay. If not,
it's fun though. If not, it's a game. Like I said, it's a game on you look it up on Android. I think it's just called Wizard of Oz, and it looks just like Candy Crush, but it's addicting.
I've been playing, what's it called? It's like Scrabble.
Words with Friends?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Nobody, I'll tell you this right now, nobody play Words with Friends with me because I cheat like a mother effer, and I win every time.
You go to the dictionary, no, to Google.
No, I don't go. No, I have an actual cheat board that actually I replay the whole entire board. I tell this to people so that they won't friend me on that game because I won't play that game with anybody because I always win.
On a
cheat
board?
Yeah.
I do. I cheat. It's fun to kill people in this game. They'll be like, where'd you come up with that name? Where'd you come up with that word? It's like 97-point word.
I did one today. It was 98.
I cheat.
Dixio.
Ooh, that's a good one.
My ex-mother-in-law was highly addicted to Candy Crush. Like 22/7, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
All the way around the clock unless she was sleeping. Like it drove me crazy. She, on the phone crazy. Like, wow.
I do it first thing in the morning when I wake up, like with my cup of coffee. I kind of wake myself up. I play a few games. And then if I want to take a break from work during the day, I'll take like maybe a 5-minute break just to give my mind for me, it's very relaxing. It's very soothing. And then before I go to bed, I usually play it for maybe 5-10 minutes before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, my morning is Tessie and Joanne. I go watch Tessie's and I go watch one of Joanne's videos. It's my mornings.
I know, but I have no vlogs up though.
She hasn't. So I've been watching Tessie and then talking to Skin and Blister and Rick.
But the last vlog that's on my vlog channel was a good one because there was some epic singing going on in that one.
Yes,
that's when we went to the movies. There was a story time. I did not get a chance to comment because I was watching it at work and the boss got there, so I had to shut it off. Yeah. But well, make sure the boss is subscribed.
I got to go back and leave you a comment.
See, I got the mouse hooked up to my phone now.
Okay.
It's, oh my goodness.
It's rad. Like you're watching like Netflix or something
on the big screen.
I love it, man. I love it.
This is a remote for his phone that is literally half a foot from him.
Oh, you're crazy. Excuse me. You want me to show it?
Yeah, go ahead. You're on the big screen.
Sorry, guys. Because it's going to be hard to see, so let me get up here.
Get up real close.
Come closer, little boy.
All right. Yeah. Is it too bright?
You're good.
Can you
see the cursor moving?
Dang it.
That is nuts.
All right. Can you see the little cursor on the phone movement? See, now you can see it. See the mouse?
Oh my God, Sam.
Yeah. Then you click. This is the UFC app.
You can't. You got to stop. Sam, use your fingers, Sam.
There's no smudge. Yeah, and it's a full keyboard. There's the mouse thing. You can make it like scroll type with the mouses do the scroll thing or whatever. It's amazing. It's called the iPassport, made in China. Dude, it works really good. I've had this thing for probably 4 years, and I've used it on my notes, phones, every phone I've had. But honestly, I haven't used it in a few months. It's just been sitting there until
oh my goodness, that's funny.
If life is a struggle because of finger smears, call 1-800-OCD Anonymous.
That's funny.
Finger smudges. It drives me nuts, man. You know, and I have to make sure my door's locked 10 times before I walk away. That's not OCD.
You know, the interesting things we've learned on these lives.
People are strange, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get to watch Rick in the morning because I get to work right as he's firing off.
Rick comes on at the perfect time for me because it's like, except for on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, I have to go to my networking meeting, so I usually can't pop in on Tuesdays. But I usually am up at like between 5 and 6 o'clock myself. Rick usually pops on at like 7. So that's usually it's breakfast time. So that's when I'm making my breakfast. So I actually carry you guys into the kitchen with me. You're on my counter while I'm making my eggs and my coffee. And I kind of wake up and check that. That's what I like, do my social media, check my emails and stuff like that while I'm listening to the goings on of Kim and Picker Rick.
Yeah, I call it as the YouTube turns.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to be on Rick's stream this morning. I missed it because I didn't get up till 11:30.
Whoops. Nice. Hey, Michigander, how are you, babe?
Well, I didn't go to sleep till like almost 4 a.m. last night. So, whoops.
I went to bed at midnight and got up at 5.
Yep, it sucks to be you.
And I'm tired.
And
I kept on waking up last night, and I kept on thinking it was morning. I woke up and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Yes, it's time for." No, it's not time for coffee. Okay, I guess I'll go back to sleep. Then I woke up again. It was like 3:30. Yes, it's time to. No, it's still way too early for coffee. And then the third time was like 5:30. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting it up. Now I'm getting up.
Well, I had business to do at 12:30ish. And I'm like, oh, shit. I slept right through my 9:45 alarm, my 10 o'clock alarm. Didn't hear it at all. And my phone's right next to me, next to the bed. I'm like, whoa. But then again, I'm deaf in his ear.
But then again, he doesn't even leave the phone on. He puts it on silent at night.
But I turn off all the ringers in the text. But I leave the music part up, that part up so I can hear the alarms. And I play, does anybody else do this? I have an app here. Let me show you guys real quick. This is amazing. If you guys have problems sleeping or with noise or whatever, there's an app. Let me show you. CGS, all right? All right, so see the app here. Oh, hold on. Let me get my pointer.
Oh, God.
No, it's called Relax Rain, right? And it makes white noise. Do you guys know what white noise is and pink noise? It's like snow on your TV, like shh.
Mm-hmm.
It makes that. All right, now it's not gonna work because I'm on national broadcast and TV. Anyway, oh, that's why it was locked. So it does stuff like this. Here, which it has all different ones. Like this one's called Lodge in the Rainforest. This one's called Light Rain on the Windshield. You can make it do a nice light piano music. You can make thunder and lightning. And I basically set mine so it's like a constant rain on the awning or like in a closed-in porch, like window. And man, I tell you what, if you have problems sleeping, like for me, with noise and shit or whatever, that helps. And science actually says that it helps your brain too, which I need all I can get of that.
I listen to this is kind of a weird fact, is I actually sleep every night with earbuds in, and I listen to ASMR.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
And I found most of the time I listen to a channel that is a 24/7 live stream of a person doing it's a 24/7 looped. She has I think it's like 8 hours worth of content, and then it just loops, and it's played all the time. And the other one, actually, Tinkerbell Wings introduced me to this one, but there's also another live stream, and it's a train.
Oh, nice.
That's basic. It's actually cool to watch if you're watching it. It's basically a camera that's on the front of a train, and you just hear the train.
I have
and
it.
It's so soothing to listen to that. So some nights I'll just listen to that.
It shows where the train's going, like snowy, like whatever. Yeah, they do.
It's really cool.
Different locations all over the world, I think.
Yeah,
I have it. I just found it maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I was like, oh wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also before I had that app, I would put YouTube on, and if you type in sleep music or meditation music, they'll have 2 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour.
Yep.
Well, obviously, I've never seen one over 8 hours, but it's just not. It's not necessarily white noise, but it's relaxing background music. For either yoga or meditation or sleep.
Sam will tell you from personal experience. In my house, it's cold, dark, and quiet.
Oh yeah,
that's it. I don't want light. I don't want sound. I don't want nothing. I don't want heat. I want it cold, dark, and quiet.
But you sleep with the fan, right? You had the fan in your room?
Ceiling fan and the regular oscillating fan, just like the one that's behind me, one in my bedroom.
Yeah. Now it's the same idea. The fan is, making that noise.
It was enough for him that he was okay. It made just enough noise for him.
Yeah. I used to sleep with earplugs for like 10 years probably. And then I finally stopped and used this app now. It works good. I love it.
Although I actually did not get very much sleep while Sam was here.
Oh, I was hoping you weren't going to bring it up.
I wasn't going to say why. If you want to bring it up, go ahead.
Nope.
Trixie likes rain and water sounds. And Annabot, hey, Annabot, how are you doing, sweetie? Thank you so much for stopping in. I do like water sounds when I want to relax. You know, I love the sound of a trickling brook over rocks. I love that sound.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Slim, we are. You should come back.
Yeah. Well, the problem is if I have to sleep somewhere that I don't have that white noise or that app or whatever, the silent is like, it's too loud, if that makes any sense. You ever heard that expression, like loud silence or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep. Deafening silence.
Yeah, it's true. It really is.
It really
You're
is.
like, oh my God, somebody did something.
I like it when I go up to my camp in the Adirondacks. It has a, well, actually the one up at Sandy Pond has it too, but it has like a tin roof, a metal roof. And when it rains, and hearing the rain on the metal roof, oh, that's like, there's nothing I want to do more than just like go up and take a nap.
Have you ever had sex inside an enclosed porch when it's raining?
No comment.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm a male. That's too personal. I didn't mean to go that route, but friend to friend, woman to woman. I was just I'm sorry. I thought about it after I said it. I'm like, I probably said that. Sorry. Yeah, but I've done that, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I've done it before.
Maybe Trixie, maybe he'll volunteer to teach you.
Say what now?
Trixie said, "Bet that's dreamy," and I said, maybe he'll volunteer to teach her.
I'll make a vlog.
Yeah, vlog it.
Yeah, I'll make a vlog.
Minuteman says, yes, Sam, yes, and under a huge mass of vines.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, this thing is a maze, as the kids say. A maze.
All right.
Yeah, you can actually you can make your touch screen non-touch screen.
Hey, Bo-Star.
Like, I was just talking with somebody the other night. I think it was Kim. I wish we could go back to the flip phones where you don't have to touch the screen, because touching the screen drives me nuts. It's
I still have one of those.
Yeah, I don't.
HTC One had a slide out keyboard with like a full screen. Loved that.
Yeah, I had one, like, I don't know if it's HTC, it might have been, but it was through T-Mobile, and it looked like this, but it had the keyboard up, or the top part went the screen.
Might have been a Sidekick, yeah.
Yeah, up to there, and then there was a keyboard. That thing was
awesome.
I love that phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was like right on the brink of the whole touchscreen smartphone.
Yeah. I was always last. I was always one of those ones. I was the last holdout. Like, I really loved having the keyboard. I was the last one to want to switch and have all touchscreen, and now I can't even fathom going back to a keyboard.
I know, right?
I can go so fast. I could do it so fast on. I could do it with one hand. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I liked about the Note was you could change the Note to do like that sensitive, where it like kind of knew where you were going with it.
Yeah,
you could do like THE. You could just kind of like automatically would know what words you were typing in. That was cool.
Man says, "Do you know Kudzo?" I guess that's how you pronounce it. Kudzo or Kudzo, I don't know. Is around here they overtake old farms, and the rain through a huge mass of the Kudzo on a nice thunderstorm is magical.
I gotta, Joanne. I gotta agree. The Note was, in my opinion, the best smartphone ever. Way better than the iPhone. Yeah. Like, that thing was genius.
The camera, and still, honestly, compared to this 7 that I have, my Note 5 camera, I like better than on this one. Even though they say that the 7 camera is the
I have to say, though,
better camera, I disagree.
Best cameras ever. that I've ever used.
I liked them.
Grandpa's place says not the last one, Joanne. A friend of his still has a phone with the drop-down keyboard.
Oh.
Trisky misses buttons because you can hide your phone and still know what you were texting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a keyboard.
Well, yeah, I just thought it was really like if you knew like all my friends and stuff that I hung out with and how techie and geeky that I am, for me to like not be the one to jump on board and get all the touch screen ones, it just is, to me, it just is laughable now, because now I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for the new iPhone. You know, I'm just waiting.
I heard they're dialing back the iPhones now, like their whatever techie stuff, their speed or whatever it is. Instead of progressing and make it better and faster, they're gonna dial it back now. Did you guys hear about that? I heard on Rogan's podcast.
No.
I forget why. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Says it's storming in Ireland.
The only reason why I want the new iPhone is because I want to do the talking emojis with the face recognition. That's the only thing I care about. I want to be able to send a talking shit to somebody through text message. Like that's like life to me.
You couldn't pay me to have an iPhone. You could not pay me to own an iPhone. If you gave me a brand new one, I would sell it and buy a Samsung.
Yeah. I actually am. The reason why I like my iPhone now, it's because I have a MacBook computer, and it is very easy for me to AirDrop video and stuff. And interface is so much easier for me. But I do have to agree that in some instances, if you did like comparing things, I'd probably go right back to my Note 5.
Yeah.
Well,
honestly,
this LG has the fingerprint thing, and
so does my Samsung, but I don't use it.
The Note had it also. The Note had face recognition. You could set it up, but you had to line up your face in that little circle, and it took forever.
It was just a pain.
It just didn't work that great. I never used them, but I finally set up the fingerprint on this phone, and the buttons back there. So, all you got to do, you don't have to press it. Just put your finger over it, and it goes right to the home screen. No codes or nothing.
Yeah.
But if you try to use
what I don't like that is when I got sick and I needed somebody to call a certain person and tell them I was really sick. Well, I was out cold. I mean, the medicines they had given me made me sleepy. Nobody could pick up my phone and make an emergency phone call for me.
It isn't. You can't override it with a PIN.
No, if you set up the fingerprint recognition, that's the only way to open that phone.
Well, see,
unless it's a 911 call, you can open it with that. It'll give you an option, but the only thing it will let you dial is 911.
Gotcha.
Whereas if I'm in a car wreck and they find my phone and they want to search my phone for an emergency contact or a husband or a parent or whatever, they can't open that phone if I'm not there.
See, my LG, the fingerprint, you can override it with a pin on the screen, like Joanne said. Yeah. Must be the Note. It's the newest one. I just got it in October, and I got it right before I came down to Texas. Remember? Well, I don't know if you remember, but when I had that phone, I had got it, like literally, and it's good. It's just on the brink of being like one of those $1,000 phones, which I had two of, and they were great. But if you got a laptop, you don't need it. If you got a tablet, you don't need it. It's basically it's a mini handheld laptop that you can make phone and text on. Mine has the finger reader on blocking my phone one day, and a friend asked what I was on. I told her my phone is female. You have to put it on its back and think.
Answering you and sending you all day, both ways, by the way.
What's that?
Now that'll talk to somebody else. We might have a quick smoke, y'all, while you're here.
Oh, that's a good one, Grandpa. Good one. Sam, you're
Joanne, go.
I'm actually not very. Me and Kim, we had a long talk about that last night. And CG, I am pretty much almost computer illiterate. Not quite, but
You're pretty close.
I know how to do what I need to do.
I love you, but it's okay. So it's okay.
I didn't know how to copy and paste for years. I just learned that last year.
I know.
I just don't do it. I don't. But like I was saying, when it comes to sound equipment, mixing boards, amps, use, forget about it. I'm definitely a nerd on that. You know. I don't know. But CG, I was looking again.
All right, Joanne. I just want to make sure it wasn't me. I didn't do something.
I was looking again today, and my friend Kim came over. Not Kim's fight. My friend Kim came over, and she's the one that had the got the new all-in-one HP, and we were talking about it. So I was looking at them today, and I'm like 99% sure I'm going to go ahead and get it on the first. So,
all right.
But the one that has 8 gigs of RAM is, I don't want to spend that much money on it. So I think I'm going to go with the $650 one that has 4 gigs of RAM.
It should be plenty for what you want.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't do gaming on the laptops or the computer. All I do is YouTube, Netflix, some movies, some music, email, and Google searches. I don't.
Sorry, I was reading Grandpa's Place. He says, Sam, I'm a senior Unix Linux cloud engineer in the aerospace industry. I know a little bit about computers. Like,
holy shit.
A little bit. Okay. All right. You got to entertain the troops, so I'm going to have a cigarette.
All right. Well, Grandpa, that's amazing. I was a professional touring sound engineer, front of house and monitor tech, and occasional LD, light designer, light tech. So, and I did a lot of national acts, as we call them, layman's terms, famous bands. So, yeah, we're kind of, I would say you got me way beat, but it's a different industry. But nowadays, like I was talking about it last night, I learned on the old school analog when I started digital consoles and Pro Tools type stuff, laptop, computer interfaces. That was just getting started. So I'm from the old school analog, you know, stuff like that. But nowadays, it's all digital. So, and I was saying that some of the youngsters coming out of school have no idea about analog consoles and analog sound because it's all digital. And I believe that you need to start at the foundation at the bottom and learn everything about analog before you go to learn about digital. But people don't see it that way. Schools don't. So whatever. Oh, there you go, Sparky. Yeah, that train, I got it too. That train live stream, it's pretty rad. Especially if you just want to zone out or you need background noise, or if you're doing something you want to put it on the screen. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of like when people put the fireplace on their TVs and it looks like a fireplace. You could kind of do that with the train channel and have it, but it's really neat. There's a camera, right? It's kind of like you're in the engineer booth or whatever. It's kind of like right in the front of the train, so you see the front part of the train, at least the one I saw, just a little, and you're traveling down the tracks. Matter of fact, I could probably pull up if they're doing a live stream and video share it. So let me see. I have no idea what's the name of it. I guess I could just pull up your link there, Sparko. Would love an Alien or a Razer laptop. Yeah, them Alien ones. What brand is that? I forget. They're like $4 or $5 grand, but that's gaming stuff, I thought. Isn't that for gaming? There we go. Well, this train here is not moving, so let's go to a different one. Food Forest, how you doing, buddy? CG's out smoking, so I'm Samwise, and I'm covering for her. We have started back up the live circus streams. I did part 1 earlier. This is part 2, I reckon. And it was good fun. After a long break for me. Okay, CG, let me see if I can do it. I'm doing a live stream on a motorcycle. That's cool, Slick. There is a dude that has a channel in China. It's called ASR China or something like that. And him and his buddy, they mount GoPros or cameras, and they have mics and I guess Bluetooth or whatever phone connected. And they ride around China filming on their cool little motorcycles and talk to each other and point out landmarks and stuff. It's pretty rad. Pretty rad. And then they do all kinds of weird vlogs and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. There we go. All right, guys. Let's see here. Check this out. See that? I did a screen share. Now, I don't know if I'm being presented. That was a quick smoke, CG.
Well, I don't need to be smoking as it is, so I try to just do a little bit just to get me by, and then I put it out.
I was going to say, that's probably a good thing.
To kill the craving.
Can you put me on the big screen?
You are.
Oh, see that? Now, this one, it doesn't show any part of the train, but some of them that I've seen, you actually see like a little part of the front of the train or the engine or whatever. Pretty neat. So let me show you. So what are you thinking? What are you leaning towards with Christy there, CG? Is it to talk about, or you don't want? Is it all right to talk about?
What?
With the Christy thing? With moving?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, my throat's getting really sore.
You don't want to talk about it?
Oh, I don't mind talking about it, but my throat's getting really sore. It's getting hard to talk.
Oh.
I probably won't stay on here pretty quick. I'm going to get shut it down pretty quick. I'm getting hard to talk. I
think if you're staying in Texas and you guys are compatible like that, it would be a really good thing. You know? Save you a good bit of money, help her out, and it's a rad place to live. But like I said, it might be a good idea just to, from now until then, to stay there every weekend and see how it goes.
I was there for almost a week and a half during the hurricane, so.
Yeah. And was that good? That worked out good, right?
I've always gotten along great. We always have. And a lot of things with Christy too. She's kind of like me. So in the evenings, she'll watch a little TV, and then she spends a lot of time in her room. She just watches her videos, and she stays in her room a lot. And I'd probably be in my room on a computer, so it'd be fine. I don't think it'd be a problem. And it's still, I got to make a final decision, but I'm pretty sure that's. I mean, I'm not staying in Texas forever, but in the meantime, it would save me a bunch of money. So
I'm looking at the email I sent to her now, so I can forward it to you.
Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. We'll see what's going to happen. But in the meantime, it would immediately give me a chance to save some money. And I'm thinking it actually more than likely is it about half of what I would save, or maybe a little more than half of it, I may just put into a car payment. I don't need nothing fancy. It's going to go on for years and years, but just a better car than what I have.
I found a car last week for $2,500, and it's worth like $5,000.
I've got some friends who've got some pretty good connections too, so I might be able to find something around that. like it's somewhere around the, $3 to $5 grand range. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just need it a little more dependable, and it needs to get better gas mileage than this one. This one does great on the road. I mean, you've seen it. We went all the way to Alabama on one tank of gas. But in the stop and go traffic in Houston, it doesn't. Hey, Rebecca, welcome. Oh, RS is still here. I was wondering if you lost the signal again. How are you doing, sweetie? It's good to see you.
Joanne's still here too.
Yep.
How do you forward this?
You were concentrating so hard, Sam.
I am. Are you watching me? My ears are so deep. My head's spinning.
I can tell.
I have no idea.
You know that RS is probably going to be moving to Texas.
Oh yeah, okay.
His son is getting ready to have his first grandchild, which is pretty exciting. They live in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Pretty close, Rick. Yes. Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, hon, but I'm glad you were able to stop by. You just had a time of it lately, honey.
See, like the other day, it seems like at night, like now, I guess it'd be late when you're getting ready to wrap it up. It seems like you're coughing more, Hmm?
I am, and it's starting to hurt to talk. So.
Have you seen a doctor lately or anything like that?
Well, she gave me a sorry, y'all. She gave me a referral to a pulmonologist, but it's going to be middle of February before I got the money to go. I've got some stuff I've got to get done. The tags and inspection are due on my car this month, and of course the rent's got to get paid, and just got so much I've got to get done, and just is what it is. Anyway, I think it's enough for me, guys. It's starting to hurt to talk, and I really don't want to. Oh, RS says no, don't go. Okay, RS, I'll stay 15 more minutes just for you, okay? So we got 15 minutes to talk about whatever. Is that better, man?
I gotta get ready to go too. I gotta email my mom.
Right?
Yeah. But I don't have to get up at 5 a.m.
Oh, I know, right? Thanks, Grandpa.
I want to go on another trip maybe in March or definitely April. Start planning that. But you're coming up in here in April, right? Is it April?
Yes.
What's the dates? I'm going to ask you 100 more times before, like, till the day you leave. You know me. And it's just the way I am. Do you know the dates?
Right.
Not listening. I was like, the dates? You're like, right?
Yeah. I am. Hold on. I'm answering somebody else too. Hang on 1 second. Real quick, let me answer your question. The first week of April, I will be in North Carolina. I'm going to go see Minuteman and Rick and all of them. And then we're coming up. I'm not sure if Minuteman's coming with me to PA or not. I'm not sure. We'll go up to Tessie's, and then of course that's where I'll see you and Dale and Tim and a couple others. So the second week of April. So the first half of April, I'll be traveling.
Oh, okay. How long? You got 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm trying to save the 2 weeks. So, it's okay. I'll be back. Just going on a vacation.
Well, we got to figure out if we're going to rent a car, or good chance I'll probably be either, I found a car, but I don't, like I said, I don't want a car. I'm trying to get a van.
Right.
Because I want to build it out and use it to travel, you know.
Yeah. Good night from the forest.
Speaking of that, do you or does anybody here into the nomadic lifestyle, like watching the travelers and the people who live in North? I love it. I watch it nonstop on YouTube. Anybody?
I
But
don't know, huh?
they just had the RTR. It's called in Quartzsite, Arizona, and RTR stands for the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. It's the 8th year they did it. It was
Yay, Pam is home. Kim, I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Pam is home. I'm so glad. Hi, Pam, and I'm glad for you. Oh gosh, you guys, I really want to try and stay, but I can't. My throat hurts so bad. I really need to get off of here. So I will be back. I'll try tomorrow for a little bit if I can, but right now my throat hurts. I need to get off of here. So good night, everybody. It was great to see y'all.
Kim, are you going to go live? He was probably not because Pam's back. But all right, guys, good seeing y'all. CG, hope you feel better. Are you going to do a nebulizer?
Yes, I'm going to do another breathing treatment and go to bed, I think.
All right, well, have a good night. Hope you feel better. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good
All
night,
right.
everybody. I love you all. Kim, Slick Rose, Minuteman, sweetie, love you. RS, love you, babe. Nick, Trixie, Sam, Bell, everybody. I gotta go. I gotta quit talking, y'all. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night, y'all.